to get the hell out of here now.
Yes, please.
I agree. We'll explain everything to you later.
3 of you will return to the castle and stay there until I return.
What? Papa, we are not going to leave you here alone to deal with this. You must be out of your mind if you think...
This is not up for negotiation. We don't have time to debate it.
Papa, I won't leave.
Radu, Cesar, take your sister and go home.
No.
Do that!
You two take care of the children. I will handle Vladimir.
Hot.
Hello, Vladimir. Alone again at last. How have you been?
Pocket seat. What are you doing, Alexandra? What the hell is wrong with you? Why kidnap and torture my children? Why any of this?
This is all because of you, Vladimir. You lied to me and kept secrets from me the entire time we were together. Kidnapping the children was merely a bait to lure you here. Are we doing this again, Casimir? You're not a child anymore. Quit acting like one. Now will you be a big boy if I let you go?
If you are requesting a civil conversation, I'm not sure I can comply with that.
In that case, I will be keeping your body under my control until you decide you can behave yourself.
Fine, so you successfully baited me here. What the hell for? Just so that you could accuse me of lying to you. I never outwardly lied to you, Alexandru. There are things I kept from you, yes, but only because I had no other choice. I kept those things from you for your own protection.
My own protection, huh? Look at where your protection got us. I was kidnapped. And where were you to protect me then? But you know, it's all for the best. It really opened my eyes to show me the lying snake you are.
Fine. If you are determined to believe all of that, I'm not going to argue with you about it. But is that really why I'm here? You had to kidnap and torture my children just so that you could get me here to insult me all night.
It has been roughly a millennium since we last saw each other face to face. And still, you have learned nothing.
Trust me, I have learned plenty.
Oh really? What is it you have learned, little child? Fine! You think your lies are protection? That I can deal with. This, however, I cannot deal with.
Well, you might want to try to find a way to deal with it, because there really isn't any sort of cure for it. You know that, don't you?
Maybe it was a mistake to let your children escape so easily. I'm sure they know something about this.
They know enough, but they don't know as much as you seem to think they do. What happened to you was a result of the actions that my children took in order to save my undead life. I understand that that means very little to you now, but if they had not performed that spell, you could have spent the rest of eternity in that magical prison that Koshmina damned you to. Would you have preferred that?
So, it's completely acceptable for those 3 brats to rob me of half of my vampiric life. I am still your child, Vladimir. I thought we were family.
We stopped being family the moment you betrayed us.
I would not have betrayed you if you had not done so first. You blatantly lied to me. You're the one that broke the bond, not me.
And we're back to the accusations of lying again, are we? If you thought I was lying to you, why didn't you ever confront me about it? No, instead, you decide to torment my entire family for years! I've learned enough to figure out how to drag you from your precious hiding place, haven't I? You're finally here, aren't you? It took you long enough.
You are just like your sire, aren't you? You don't know when to bite your tongue. Did you forget that I have complete control over you right now?
How could I forget? You tell me I'm just like my sire, but I really don't see how that is such a bad thing. But obviously, you think it is. Do you plan to murder me in cold blood just like you did him?
Little one, you don't know the half of it. Laszlo asked to die. I could have easily turned you to dust that night, but Laszlo begged me not to.
Lies! I see now where Vladimir gets it. I suppose I should have known. You want the truth of it all? Fine. Last Halloween night, I died under tragic circumstances, of which I'm sure you are already aware. In a state of fear and panic, Koshmina released you from the prison. After she and her brothers incapacitated you, she used you to perform the spell that resurrected me. Unfortunately, such a spell comes with great consequences. In your case, it held the same consequences for you as it did for me centuries ago when I performed a similar spell with Arthur. And now, guess what? You and I are the only two half-vampires on the entire planet. And you know something else? I didn't know any of this until about a month ago. I have been just as in the dark about it as you are.
So, out of all of your children, I was the only option. Of course I was. None of your children are selfless enough to sacrifice themselves. Instead, I was kept locked up, much like a caged animal, and let out at their convenience. But of course you don't see a problem with this. And your children can continue with their lives as if nothing ever happened.
Of course I see a problem with this. All of it. Alexander, I didn't even know that you were trapped inside that multi-dimensional closet until very recently. And if I had known, you must realize that I would not have let you rot there. And if you think that my other children were in no way affected by any of this, you would be sorely mistaken. I do not necessarily approve of the actions they took, but they certainly did not deserve to be tortured at the hands of their own blood brother.
And yet, I deserve to be locked away for over a century, let out and then tortured by them? I don't see how it's any different, Vladimir. I was just giving them a taste of their own medicine. You think you know so much, but you know so little. Everything Laszlo ever told you was a lie. You were just a puppet for the games he loved to play.
You know nothing of the relationship Laszlo and I shared.
I know everything, Casimir. Do you know what happens when a vampire drains another entirely of their blood? Let me enlighten you. The drinker gains every memory of their victim's life. When Laszlo first asked me to drain him, I was hesitant at first. But as you well know, there's no talking Laszlo out of anything. As I drained him, I was reminded of our time together. And I also learned that the person you are today was not the person you were destined to become.
Why should I believe anything you say? Why should I trust you?
You want my trust. Here it is.
An eye for an eye, Alexander. Things never work out that way.
Oh, but things are working so well the way you're handling them, right? Aren't you afraid of history repeating itself?
What are you talking about?
Has it occurred to you that you've been lying to your little American much in the same way you lied to me? Aren't you afraid to learn the truth and leave you just as I did? You should keep an eye on Koshnina, or else you may misplace him for 131 years.
Voltate!
I gave you my trust, and you're wasting your energy trying to kill me. I didn't want to have to do this, but seeing as you'll have it no other way...
What is it? What happened? What's wrong?
Damn, Barrettes crossed the barrier before we could catch them.
Never mind that, Alexander. What's wrong? We can't sense Casimir.
I don't know. But I'm going to go find out. You two take care of this.
Do you think by take care of this, you meant we can kill?
Kashet, I don't think this is a good idea.
Don't be so weak, Thurston. This is a 2 against 1 battle. It doesn't stand a chance.
You're a little far from home, aren't you, Tristan? Does your little brother know the sort of company you keep these days? Why? Why show me all of this now? After I spent the last millennium trying to avenge a sire who made me his pawn. Why didn't you show me the truth 1,000 years ago, after Laszlo died?
Would you have believed me then? For the last 1,000 years, you have done everything in your power to get your hands on my child, so that you could draw me out of hiding. I've only shown you these memories now because you have left me no other choice.
I wish you hadn't. I might have been perfectly content living that life for the rest of eternity. This is so much worse.
When you decide you are mature enough to handle this, know that I am here to help you. All you must do is call on me.
you doing here? I thought I sent you home.
I knew you were in trouble because the ring told me. I'm not leaving you hanging, dude.
Alfred, darling, remind me to tell you later how sweet that is. But right now, you need to turn your heroic ass around and run as fast as your little American legs can carry you. I'm serious. This is not your fight, and it's too damn dangerous for you to be in a place like this.
Dude, they can't hurt me.
Where did you get that amulet?
I got it from my dad. Uncle D, is that you?
Well, this is a lovely, unexpected family reunion, and I hate to interrupt. I'm sorry, Tristan, but your little nephew here is destined to be dinner.
Whoa, that was cool. See, I told you they couldn't hurt me. I'm like a Boy Scout, baby. I got prepared.
It looks like I'll be the one to take care of your nephew.
Dude, what the hell? You're a vampire? I thought we were on the same side. What are you doing with these fucks?
That is a fairly long story, and there's not really a point in explaining it to you.
What? So you're just gonna kill me? My dad will have your head on a pike.
Do you really think that I'm afraid of your father?
I thought you were family. What the hell happened? I thought you were dead. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm not physically hurt, but I'm far from okay.
Was it Nikolai? I'll kill him.
I appreciate the sentiment, darling, but I could barely lay a finger on him, so you wouldn't stand a chance. It doesn't matter now anyway.
What the hell are you talking about? What the hell happened? No, wait, here.
Yes, baby Maya. You may not share my blood, but I still consider you my child. In some sick and twisted way, I'm meant to feed you, not the other way around.
Shut the hell up and drink! You need it more than I do. Till best me meu engine. Okay, now tell me what happened.
I'm so sorry, Alexander. Everything we worked for, it's all for nothing. My entire vampiric life has been a lie. And I'm just so sorry that you were dragged into it.
Don't talk like that. You're alive, that's what matters. You were sure you were going to be killed. We still have each other.
You don't understand. I have no idea how to handle the blow I've just been dealt. You make it sound so easy, but I'm afraid it really isn't. This isn't simply a matter of Nikolai having bested me. The anger and betrayal that you feel because of all the lies that Vladimir told you. Imagine if everything he ever told you was a lie.
Casimir, I have been where you are, being thrown into a multi-dimensional hell. And then I emerged into a whole new world. You were there to help me, so let me be there to help you.
Dave Besk, Alexander. Why did you come back here without having followed through with the plan? You still have one blue eye, which tells me that something prevented Vladimir from restoring your vampirism.
There is apparently nothing he can do. And as soon as I said something was wrong with you, I just couldn't ignore it. Gachet and Tristan should be finishing up with him any minute now.
You mean they intend to kill him? No. You have to stop them. That can't be part of the plan anymore. Things have changed. Vladimir, his children.
I'm so sorry, Master!
It wasn't our fault.
The Americans showed up.
My brother's army went on.
Made all our spells backfire.
Please don't kill us.
So, they've all escaped, and they are all still alive and relatively unharmed, huh? Good.
Good, but we...
What matters is that everyone is alright. And by that, I of course mean all of you. I'll fully explain when I'm ready, but for now, Tristan, you should return to Wales. Cachette, you are also free to go. Alexander and I have business to discuss.
What the hell is taking him so long? Alfred! What the hell are you doing here? What the hell is going on?
I'm here because I knew something was wrong. Long story short, the ring told me that Vlad was in trouble, and I came and I got him out of there. And to top that off, my uncle's a vampire and apparently tried to kill
That's
me.
great. Alfred, you realize what time of year it is, Di. It's not exactly safe for you to be here.
Yeah, now that you mention it, you three are all pretty close.
It's okay. We just ate.
What the hell do you think we were doing while you were rescuing Vladimir? Out in the garden picking daisies?
What they mean to say is we all have wounds to heal, so feeding was first thing on our list after Papa ordered us to go home. Papa, are you okay?
Dude, what the fuck? Was that my dad's amulet?
No, I think it was something else. Radu, Cesar, take Papa and make sure he's properly fed.
Something nice to eat.
Tuck you in. While they're doing that, I think you and I need to catch each other up to speed on everything that's just happened. You okay?
Yeah. Let's go. Are you alright?
Radu and Cesar brought me dinner. Alfred is still human. Everyone I care about is safe and sound. So yes, I'm fine. I suppose you know about everything that happened tonight.
Da, I was there tonight as well.
What? When? How did I not sense you?
I blocked you from sensing me for a minute. If I hadn't, you would have put yourself in more danger than you were in initially. At the same time you were talking to Alexandro, I was speaking with Cosmere. Needless to say, we shouldn't have to worry about any of them anytime soon.
Did you kill Casimir? And what about Alexander? Is he still alive?
Vladimir, you know very well that Alexandro is still alive. I haven't blocked you from sensing your own children. As for Casimir, he is alive as well. However, I doubt he'll be a high priority target for them from now on. You should be more worried about your precious American being in the castle right now.
You know about that too, huh?
Echt benevenit, by the way, for protecting him from you. As I was leaving Cosimir's lair, I cast a powerful spell on him, because I just knew you wouldn't be able to resist. And we cannot afford a repeat of last year.
I couldn't help it. He had a Get a cut on his neck! Wait a minute, if you could cast a spell like that, why the hell didn't you do it last year?
How many times do I need to explain this to you? And in how many languages?
Right, you refuse to risk altering the future.
There's that. And my visions don't always provide me every detail. You do realize that everything that happened tonight will change things between you and Alfred. He has seen firsthand how dangerous vampiric life can be. And now he has also realized that a member of his own family is a vampire. He may have trouble handling all of this new information. Vladimir, how did you know where to go when you noticed the children were missing?
Oh, well, I had a dream about it. Like the one I had weeks ago when you told me that your premonition had carried over into my dreams. So, I don't know, I just knew.
These dreams you're having, Vladimir, they're not merely dreams. They will also become more frequent. It has taken longer than I anticipated for you to come into these abilities. But do you realize that these are premonitions you've been having?
What are you talking about? Premonitions. That's your area of expertise, not mine. I cast runes on a daily basis because I don't have premonitions.
Da, you read runes, but I also read runes in tarot before I came into my premonition abilities. It will take time for you to develop these skills, so don't rush it. Just let them come. You should rest, Kumar Mil. You've had a long night. I will be in my usual tower of the castle if you need me.